Welcome. I'm Father Kevin, and this is Alert to Good News. Here's a video reflection for the Ascension, Sunday, May 16th. Death, resurrection, ascension, and Pentecost are all aspects of the passage of Jesus from this earthly life through death into a new, transformed heavenly reality. And this passage of Jesus anticipates our own future. The Ascension, which we celebrate today, marks the final leave-taking of Jesus from his disciples, so that something new can happen, the descent of the Spirit of God on Pentecost. Yes, the living Christ continues among us, ever active through the Spirit. Luke's Gospel and the Acts of the Apostles are a 2-volume work. The Ascension, connecting Luke and Acts, signals the close of the earthly ministry of Jesus and heralds the beginning of the ministry of the church. Jesus is indeed the head of the body, the church, the people of God. And we, with our multi-talents, are called to build up this body. In the Gospel according to Mark, Jesus tells his disciples, and his disciples in every age, to be persons with a mission, a purpose, to proclaim the gospel, that Jesus Christ is alive, and because he lives, we live. We are now the hands and feet and eyes and ears and voice of the living Christ until he comes again in glory at the end time to transform this universe into a new, indescribable reality. The living Christ has created new relationship for us, for you and for me, with God and with one another. And in light of this, I would like to pose 3 questions. First, what makes us feel alive? Gazing upward at the sky on a starry night, experiencing the awesomeness of the Grand Canyon or Niagara Falls, watching a space shuttle lift off, singing, holding a baby, accomplishing a challenging task. These and many more can make us feel alive. So the question is, what energizes us? The second question, what does it mean to be alive in Christ? We have been gifted with God's triune life in baptism. Our initiation into a community of disciples. At birth, we lack God's triune life. The book of Genesis informs us, in the beginning, man and woman had friendship with God and each other. But somehow or other, they lost that friendship. They hid from God. They fell from grace. But God did not leave us to ourselves. God became flesh in Jesus of Nazareth. And God, through the crucified and risen Jesus, by the power of the Spirit, re-established our friendship, connected us to the living Christ. And through baptism, we entered into this community, and we are alive in Christ. The triune God abides in us, and we abide in the triune God. What an awesome reality. And the third question is, how really alive in Christ are we? The Spirit of God is within us to continue the saving work of Jesus Christ until he comes again in glory. The Spirit empowers you and me to be instruments of faith, hope, love, forgiveness, compassion, truth, fairness, hospitality, responsibility, and self-discipline. In May, many of us hear about commencement speeches. And the best advice I ever heard in a speech is this: the quality of our life and our soul's destiny will be measured by our character. Going the extra mile to help someone in need, helping a child to realize their potential, being faithful in our relationships and responsibilities, working for the common good, trusting always in an all good and compassionate God who is ever near us and who will guide us safely home. If we follow this advice, we indeed will be continuing the saving work of Jesus Christ. May the Lord bless you and keep you, and may you have a blessed day and always be alert to good news. Thank you for watching this video. You can see more videos here or simply subscribe by hitting the button below.